underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Dante Bichette. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball, showed him one, he got the next one, he measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike. Striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Moustakas is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann can. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Granderson is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. Into the box now, Mark Lorenz. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Lorenz.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he's catching the ball, but I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
First delivery to him on the way. Chase Headley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hit. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Second baseman, Omar
Infante is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Tejada as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Victor Martinez. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Victor Martinez.
Grounded back up the middle. 1 away.
He's out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Coming in on it is Cain. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He made it.
Throw won't get him.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Aaron Hicks.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Got him. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Robinson Cano.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out.
Hosmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
1-0 count. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Lorenz. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
For the Yankees, first baseman, number 25.
Hit back up the middle. Speared on the dive. The throw. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The shed is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And no problems there for Infante as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's off
Sharp
the plate.
slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Gordon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Omar Infante to stand in, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes now to Infante. Swing and a little tapper. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals get one here courtesy of Mike Moustakas. On to the bottom. Digging in for his second at bat, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Calling for it, Moustakas. 1 out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, Ruben Tejada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ruben Tejada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lorenz is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
First baseman number 35.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Some action. Bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Another try at 2-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 25.
Striding in once again, Mark Lorenz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll get back in standing. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Kennedy pauses. 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a
One ball,
fastball
2
there.
strikes,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes the guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is in there.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bichette ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're back here in the Bronx. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Dante Bichette. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the 0-1. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. Hit on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Greg Bird is the second out in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Salvador Perez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And here comes the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was starting to settle in. He had retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
For the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chase Headley stands in as he looks at ball one here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Right
in is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in.
2-out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for Kansas City, the left fielder,
digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Infante. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
1-0.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Here it comes now to Infante. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
To spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch home. Line to the right side. And Infante's aboard. It's a base hit.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. In there, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder,
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. Oh and 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He's got it one away.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is right there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lorenz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Seared down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Infante. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante.
Stepping up now, Dante Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards the backstop. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Inside,
he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Tejada takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. It is Curtis Granderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Royals pick up win number 20 on the year. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of 3 between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And when you turn around, you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? I say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in, Mark Canha, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Aaron Hicks.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got their rest. We'll see how it plays out.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Aaron Hicks is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Brett Gardner.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, But if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Striding in, Robinson Cano, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Stephen Vogt.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Valencia.
And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
So striding in, Danny Valencia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fast breaking pitches.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
That pitch is out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Stepping into the box, Mark Lorenz. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Dustin Mays.
So stepping in, Dustin Mays. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
In is Curtis Granderson.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time. One left.
Leading off with the Athletics, the designated hitter, Yonder
Here comes the
Alonso.
first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Jed Lowry.
And there he goes towards second. Hit out towards second. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that ball trickled into left field for the base hit. Now they're sitting first and third. You might be wondering, how'd that ball get through? Well, if you look at it again, the shortstop was holding the runner at second, so it created a hole, and he shot the ball right through it between the 5 and 6 hole.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in, and Hicks 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hicks.
High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Mark Canha.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A's are gone in order. On to the bottom. Now to the plate. Gardner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brett Gardner
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The batter, second baseman Robinson Cano.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He pulls this one into right. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Stepping in now, Mark Lorenz.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. swing and a liner. Foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Josh Reddick.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready once again, Billy Burns. Last time through was a base hit. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game.
He threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner and 1 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Mays. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Burns. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
At the plate, Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it's off the Sony sign.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. That gets down, and the inning continues.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looking to send him packing again. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So now it's Mark Canha as the first pitch. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. Pitch count down.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move, and no one will track it down. Ready on 1 and 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vogt gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Cano waits on the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curve.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they
pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
On the ground up the middle. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. On to first. Throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Lorenz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Burns is under it, and he
He's get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start.
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a little job to fight it off and stay alive. Here comes another 0-2.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Fernando Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Mays. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Third baseman.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. In is Curtis Granderson. Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Burns. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks lead. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in
Betances.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for him to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Into the box, Chris Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2. So now it's Mark Canha. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Mark Zepchinski is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Mark Zepchinski.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Standing in, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To short, hit hard. Simeon's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. Vote. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. That misses 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Ivan Nova earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jesse Hahn is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ivan Nova. His record is now 6-2. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his 8th. The loss goes to Jesse Hahn. He falls to 3-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.